Agriculture in Nigeria must have a leap forward for it to be able to achieve its objective of ensuring that every farmer earns a living wage from its business. It's currently the largest employer of labor. It should also be the largest contributor to the GDP and helping increase or expand the per capita income of Nigerians. For this to happen, we must address the core issues. And what are these core issues? For me, I posit that primarily is mechanization. Nigeria is said to have over 80 million hectares of arable land. But less than 50% of this arable land is put into cultivation. I again say that even less than 50% of this 50% is in productive use. Nigeria must find a way to shift away from its crude methods. Mechanization in Nigeria is done by hand. Tractorization, land preparation, planting and harvesting for most of the time is done manually. We must change this trend to enable the land to yield its maximum return for the farmer. The farmer must be able to yield minimum income for agriculture to continue to yield profits for the farmer and achieve its pride of place. Agriculture is said to be the largest employer of labor in Nigeria. It must also be the largest meaningful contributor to the GDP. Every farmer in Nigeria should be able to earn maximum income from his land. For us to achieve this, from land clearing operation to land preparation using tractors, to planting operation, pesticide, herbicide operations, to planting, to harvesting operation, all of these operations must find a way to be mechanized. We are aware of the need for inclusion. We are aware for the need to immediately ensure that every farmer have this. That is why we came into the business introducing our own laudable project, the TOG. The TOG is Tractor on the Go, and the TOG is supported by the Tractor Infrastructure Network Program. The Tractor Infrastructure Network Program is setting up tractor centers in farmer clusters across Nigeria. As you move around the country, you will see one of over 500 tractor centers that are currently in builds. These centers, when fully completed, would have in every center a minimum of 6 tractors, a planter, an harvester, and a bulldozer where necessary. Every farming community would have a tractor center. As we go on, a farmer under the TOG system can easily download the TOG app, and he would be able to make payment online just by the click of a button. He does not need to travel anywhere. A farmer today under the TOG system can call his son, his brother, his uncle to please go to the TOG website and make payment on his or her behalf. Our tractor centers will immediately get an alert and will be able to travel and ensure that such services are provided. Today is the age of technology. We must shift away from our crude methods. Every farmer, just by our click of a button on his GSM phone, can also be able to immediately dial our short code services and use the voice prompts to also order for tractor services. We are revolutionizing the availability of mechanization in Nigeria. Before now, every farmer would only wait for handouts Every village will only wait for allocation of tractors. In many cases, these tractors never get to our farmers. The tractors are either diverted or taken out to other locations. For us to change this, we must ensure that the business of tractor, mechanization, and even farming business is now moved to the private sector hands. The private sector will put in capital and they will defend their capital. It is going to be a goodbye to the days where agriculture are no longer productive. We are working very hard with international partners, our technical support team, to be able to ensure that every investor gets a return on his investment. We must come together to change the growing trend where tractors are acquired annually, and in a few years you can't find any of those tractors. They have become carcasses, stolen, driven away, or in fact shipped out of Nigeria. On the average, Nigeria, the state government and local government acquires 1,500 to 2,000 tractors annually. If you estimate it 1,500 tractors over the last 50 years, Nigeria should have a minimum in tens of thousands of tractors. Currently, it is estimated that the country has less than 40,000 tractors in operation. Part of this challenge is what we hope to change. We hope to ensure that the minimum lifespan of a tractor is achieved, which on the average is currently over 10-20 years, provided these tractors are maintained and are handled by professionals. To achieve this, we have partnered with IITA and Origin Group and our vendor partners, Origin Automobile Works Limited, will be going around to advertise, get young Nigerian graduates, train them for 6 months to become professional agri mechanization agents. Some of them will be trained as mechanics, some of them will be trained as tractor operators, and they will earn a very, very, very good wage. On the average currently, a tractor operator earns 5,000 naira per day. If you multiply this, it's an average of 100,000 naira for a 20 days work. The unfortunate part of it is that an average tractor operator currently is not only very knowledgeable, he also does not have equipment to use to ensure that he can earn this living wage. For us to achieve this, we need the support of all stakeholders. We're encouraging state government, federal government, local authority to log on to the Tractor Enterprise Training Program. The Tractor Enterprise Training Program allows local entrepreneurs to come onto the platform and be able to access tractor financing. This tractor financing allows them to service clusters around our tractor centers. This way, every local government would be able to have a tractor center and will be able to have a tractor for use for their farmer, and their farmers will be able to earn a living wage. We are running a demand-driven program. It is not like before. This program will study demand in each local or farming cluster before it puts a single spoke on the land. We want to make sure that every farmer, wherever he's located, according to his crop line, is able to get a tractor. And for him to get a tractor, we will study the area, we will write our report, and then be able to provide a tractor to them suitable for their need. We are looking at sustainability. Sustainability for both the farmer and the investor. There are areas where farmers don't need big tractors, they need very small tractors. We are also available to serve in such areas. Our ambition is to ensure that every farmer is productive and profitable, and this way Many youths who are currently roaming around preferring to go and do smaller businesses or odd jobs can now move into very good businesses that yield profit. Agriculture. Agriculture yield money provided we can make it more mechanized and productive. The investing public has been looking for how to reap benefits from agriculture. We have brought you these main projects. The TOG offers an investor section platform. This platform allows every investor, either on a co-share investment or on a whole investment, to be able to buy a tractor individually or in a group and put it on our platform. He or she will be able to monitor the use of the tractor, the income on the tractor, its percentage paid on the loan, and the current profit it is yielding to him. We are working very hard to ensure that also debt investors like banks investing in financing tractors don't lose sleep. Every investor investing through the TOG platform is guaranteed a full return on both profits and capital invested. We have put in a foolproof program that ensures that everyone can rely on TOG to support the Nigerian agribusiness. Currently, from our study, several billions of dollars is required to do land clearing alone, talk less of a purchase and the provision of mechanization services. We can unlock a lot more capital if investors give their lending support to the program or to agriculture in Nigeria. Our effort is to make sure that agriculture will become a pride of place. Agric is said to be the largest employer of labor. Yet, Nigeria unemployment rate is growing. Nigeria also has one of the largest arable land available for agriculture. Yet, most of its youths are not gainfully employed. With TOG, millions of jobs will be unlocked. Youths can now find a job either as direct farmers or tractor service support providers. You can count on Origin Group. You can count on TOG. All you need to do is to go to the TOG platform, download the TOG enterprise form or tractor operators form, whichever the trade you choose or whichever your passion is, you can find a place. You can join our mentorship program. You can join our training program. You can also join as an entrepreneur, either to own a tractor, to provide tractor services, or to work as a tractor operator. The TOG offers a very, 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 very fantastic opportunity for every stakeholder across the value chain. We are also working very hard with our partners, particularly the commodity associations, to ensure that equipment acquired along the line of the crop value chain. A good example, you can pick the maize. We can now ensure that our maize in Nigeria or maize cultivation in Nigeria is able to yield maximum returns. We are hopeful by the beginning of the new cropping season of 2019 to expand the yield for farmers by at least 50%. from what they previously were doing. This has been tried by our partners in Ghana. It has been tried in Tanzania. It is working. Mechanization can change the face of agriculture. Mechanization can make agriculture more profitable. I give you an example. A farmer with a yield of 2 hectares and with a loan repayment of a fixed amount on the loan has a very, very low bearance level for default or for risk or for anything to happen to his yield. If that yield do not achieve the 2 hectares, it's in danger of not being able to repay the loan. What we are doing is to ensure the farmer, instead of getting 2 hectares, is able to get 4 hectares on the same land that he cultivated last year. What are we doing differently? Just mechanization. With TOG, you are very sure that we would make agriculture very attractive. What is happening very differently between the West and Africa is just mechanization. A farmer in the US is earning 10 times on his land, on yield from his crop, than a farmer in Africa. He is simply being put on a competitive edge than a farmer in Africa. When you take out mechanization, you remain where you are. When you put in mechanization, you expand yield for farmers and make farming more attractive. We are happy that government is taking agric very seriously. We are even most happy that successive administration, including the current government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is ensuring and doing the right thing by making sure that every farmer is empowered to be able to do agriculture. Today, many farmers who are not remembered are now being included in various schemes of government. It may not be perfect, but we are on the right march to ensuring the Nigerian agriculture is contributing to the economy. And this contribution starts by its ability for every farmer to assess what they need in the rural area where they are to do agriculture. TOG is also partnering with government to increase the number of available arable land by 5 million hectares over the next 10 years. It will mean 1 million new land cleared for agriculture every year over the next 10 years. With this, the TOG program with its partners is going to be investing over $500 million in ensuring all of this program is a possibility. You, as our friends, our partners, and our stakeholders, we count on you to make this a possibility. We would be working across board with every stakeholder that is ready and very ready to join us in this program. We must say that this program is being made possible by your support, by your commitment, and over the last 5 years, your dreams and your efforts are now becoming a reality. We are happy to launch and open up new centers every day. Centers are opening up in Kebbi, in Edo, in Katsina, in Funtua, in Bauchi, in Gombe, in Kogi, in various locations around the country. Today, I am glad that the dream of making or taking mechanization closer to the farmer is becoming a reality. We are hopeful of expanding this vision across Africa. The platform offers the easy access of every farmer in Nigeria to access tractor services. 2, it enables every entrepreneur to put his tractor on the platform. 3, it also enables a financing institution to join the platform and offer financial services. It enables tractor vendors to join the platform and offer after-sales service options. It enables farmer clusters to be able to also install and activate the whole coordinate of their zone on the center. That is, if a farmer within a cluster approach the center within his cluster, every information about that farmer is on the platform. For example, a farmer goes into a center, puts his name or his telephone number, his size of land, the crop he did last year, and the quantity of input and the mechanization services he will require is immediately shown to him and a cost calculated. These costs would be what you'll be advised on. And based on the advice of our professionals at the various centers, he can decide to use that crop that year or pick another crop. With this information, financial institutions, tractor service providers would also be able to analyze and plan ahead for services to be offered at the various centers. We are putting together or enabling a program that will ensure every stakeholder is able to yield maximum return. The platform offers an opportunity for investors to monitor their investments for tractors acquired and placed on the platform, or for input sales around our clusters. The TOG system is able to also ensure that you are able to gather information at a stroke of a finger across a state, a region, or even the whole country. We are working very, very hard to keep evolving, and daily we are reintroducing and updating our system. The system is well secured. We are using the popular remitter payment system as a gateway for every farmer to be able to make payment online. You can pay online using any card or any payment system, any payment solution you wish. The TOG platform offers even more as you go. We promise to do